Hello and welcome. My name is Tanja Wichartz. I'm a dental hygienist in a practice specialized in prophylaxis in Königswinter, Germany. Alongside my daily profession, I also work as a lecturer for prophylaxis. Today, I'm at the KaVo Kerr campus in Biberach, and with this short video, I'd like to show you what the perfect prophylaxis treatment can look like. And so we can begin the prophylaxis treatment. My patient has already rinsed with the chlorhexidine mouthwash to reduce bacteria in the aerosol. I've already recorded findings and indices, and I can now begin by positioning Kerr OptiView. Kerr OptiView is a lip and cheek retractor which is gently padded and is available in two sizes. In this case, I'm using the blue one as it's a little smaller. Before positioning it, I apply a little Vaseline so that the lips are more supple and it's less unpleasant for the patient. You can spread that around a little. Now I'll insert it. The padding ensures it's not uncomfortable for the patient to wear. Once in position, we have a perfect view of the teeth and a good overview to work with. We can now begin with calculus removal. For this, I use the KaVo Sonic Flex, and I've already inserted the appropriate tip for supragingival calculus removal. As you can see here, you can attach it with just one click so that it's ready for use. I'd like to take you through this process. I position the small suction. As you can see, the KaVo Sonic Flex also provides a good amount of light. It's important to note that we work exactly parallel to the tooth axis. The active part of the tip is the top 2 mm section. In this way, I work forward from tooth to tooth. I start cleaning with the KaVo Prophylaxis. What's nice about this is that the grip rotates 360 degrees, so I have access to all surfaces. There's a wide spectrum of powders available. For this patient, I chose the Perio powder, as I'd like to focus on biofilm management only. What's really good, I can prepare a powder container beforehand, for example when I need to use two different powders. That closes with a rubber lid so that everything stays protected during the treatment. I won't need it this time, so I can start working with the Perio powder and show you that in action. What's very important is that we use the larger suction here and that we work the tip from the gingiva to the tooth. The angle of the tip is well set up, making it easier for me to handle. Also, switching to a different setting is very easy. When I want to change the angle slightly, it's extremely simple to do so with the rotating grip. I've now put a different tip on the KaVo Prophylaxis, the Perio tip. This is mainly used to remove biofilm from the pockets. This time I'm using it to remove staining from an exposed tooth neck. The tip is great for this because it provides a focused stream. Now we can move on to polishing, where we can really see the perfect symbiosis between KaVo and Kerr. For this step, I use the KaVo Smartmatic S53 Contra Angle. The instrument has a small head, which makes it possible for me to work in the molar area, and it has an oscillation of 70 degrees. I've attached a Pro Cup from Kerr. There's one other Pro Cup, but I've chosen this one for this patient as it is very flexible. I work with a polishing paste from Kerr, Klinik, which is a one-step paste. This means I don't need to use different polishing pastes, as I only need one. I'll show you all of that now. I use a Kerr Prophy clip because this way I don't need to reach for the tray the whole time, but can work directly from the patient. As you can see here, the oscillating movement of the contra angle and the shape of the Pro Cup make it possible for me to work slightly subgingivally, as there's a fine lip at the end of the cup that makes it possible to access the area. You should remain on the tooth surface for about 15 seconds to make the most of the paste's full cleaning and polishing capability as it converts from coarse to fine. It's also nice that the handpiece is slimmer than other polishing contra angles, so it's a lot easier to reach difficult spots in the molar area or where there's not much room. I end the treatment with documentation and patient motivation. I do this by using the KaVo DiagnoCam. It's a device that enables early caries detection and is radiation-free, meaning it can also be used for children and pregnant patients. It works like this. Flexible light pipes at the front guide light through the gingiva. I'll show you here. Through the gingiva, the light is transported upwards and shines through the enamel to the top of the tooth. This enables quick and simple documentation of the tooth status. This means that at the end of the treatment, the dentist can show the patient the caries report directly on the screen. The simple visualization increases the understanding of the patient for future treatment. And also, new pictures can be compared to the previous ones. After documentation, there's the cleaning of the interdental space and finally fluoride application. This finishes off the treatment.